Hello everybody, I'm here with another video. Again, playing Historic in Magic. I've been having some pretty good success with this Rakdos Midrange deck. The last video I did was about a Golgari midrange deck using Luris. This one, trying to be more classic midrange, a bit bigger, having some big planeswalkers and some more impactful 2-for-1 interaction. So basically, some notable cards that kind of make the deck function well are Seasoned Pyromancer, of course, just great value for any mid-range style deck. Chandra is a great controlling planeswalker that could win the game on her own. I've had a lot of success with Valky as well, just having the threat or the control with the getting a creature out of your opponent's hand is great, and then obviously the 7-mana Tibalt in the late game is very good as well. And then Bloodthirsty Adversary is kind of an interesting one. I saw an opponent use this card in a similar style deck. That's kind of where I got the inspiration for this deck, and just the obviously like the 2/2 haste for 2 is fine early on if you need it, and then late game you have the recurring value with all of your instants and sorceries, and you get to have a 2-for-1 in that. Besides that, Kolaghan's Command, great 2-for-1, Bonecrusher Chant, 2-for-1, Kroxa, 2-for-1, or I guess this is an X-for-1, and great value in the late game. Professor Onyx and Liliana, Waker of the Dead, are two pretty good planeswalkers on their own. Liliana, I'm kind of speculative on this. It's been pretty good, but not too amazing, so this is kind of, I guess, a flex slot, if you will. But Professor Onyx has been very good in the games that I have been able to cast her. Just having the card advantage is good against control matchups, and then when you need it, the -3 is great as well. And then we have some 1-drop interaction, these 12 spells. I've been really happy with this mix of spells. Fatal Push and Holy Heat Thoughtseize. Like the Golgari midrange deck, I'm not going for Inquisition of Kozilek, just because it's kind of underwhelming with all of the Collected Company decks running around right now. But yeah, as far as the land base goes, pretty straightforward. Highlights being the 2 creature lands, and then the 2 Castle Locthwains, and then the 1 Canyon Slog, something like that, just for benefit of getting Delirium with Unholy Heat. And then with the sideboard, against control, we have Duress, Skyclave Shade, and Davriel. Against graveyard decks, Soulguide Lantern. Against any combo decks, or mainly Niv Mizzet, we have Necromentia. And then against creature decks, we have Eliminate and Witch's Vengeance. Eliminate I found really good against the Selesnya Humans deck that's been dominating the format lately. And then we have 1 Bifrost, which it's just kind of like a speculation card right now, just because there have been a lot of artifact like Oswald, Thought Monitor type decks running around, and obviously this card is just great against those. But we'll see how it performs in this video. Alright, that was the deck tech, and I'll see you guys in the matches. Thank you. Okay, we're on the play. This looks like a good hand. Doesn't have double red for Pyromancer, but I think that's fine. Yeah, I like having Professor Onyx in my hand, just because I haven't played it, or haven't been able to play it that much. And hopefully we will be able to play her this game. Okay, seems like Selesnya Humans, if I had to guess, which is a quite difficult matchup. But we do have a pretty good hand against them. I think I'll just go with the Kroxa here. Don't want to just do it 2/2. Leave up Fatal Push. The one problem I have been having... Okay, so it's the life gain combo deck. The one problem I've been having with this deck is just hitting lands. I'm not sure if that's just me being unlucky or something. I am playing 25 lands, including the 2 Shatter Skull Smashings. So yeah, don't hit our 4th land there. So it's something to consider. I think it is correct playing 25 lands. But I'm not sure. I could be wrong. It definitely seems that it's I don't hit my 4th land in most games. Okay, well there it is. So I think here I like just going with a Seasoned Pyromancer. Probably discard the Adversary and Onyx. Okay, that's fine. So they'll cast their Company. And then, so I liked playing the Pyromancer there just to fuel our graveyard for Kroxa. And then in a few turns, or a couple turns, we'll be able to escape him. Okay, so, I think I just want to kill the Trilasara. Or should I kill the Prosperous Innkeeper? Actually, yeah, I'll kill the Prosperous Innkeeper. Just because the way their combo works is they need one of these, life gain creatures. Scurry Oak and then Heliod. And they can make an infinite amount of Squirrel tokens and an infinitely large Scurry Oak. So I think getting that out of there is important. And then we could just... Okay, well, that kind of negates that, but next turn we can just -3 Liliana on the Trilasara. It should be fine. Well, I guess now we won't be able to, unfortunately. Be a bit too big. But I think that's fine. We could just use it on the Scurry Oak instead. I think I'll just chunk block here. Okay.
Wish you had a fraction of my power. Oh, you can scream if it hurts too much.
Okay, well, with that draw, I'm definitely glad we killed the Scurry Oak. They're attacking me. Interesting. Actually, maybe I should have blocked with the Seasoned Pyromancer. Just in case we did want to Liliana. I guess it wouldn't have worked either way, because I think this turn we want to Kroxa. But yeah, it's plus.
You think too much.
Perhaps I should have kept the smashing in hand. But I don't think it's all that important. Actually, a different play would have been to actually just smashing for 2 on the 2 Soul Wardens. I think that, yeah, that was the correct play. Okay, good draw, obviously, from the opponent. Yeah, not looking too good here. all at me. Because I'll kill one Warden and then chump block here. Don't want to give them the Scurry Oak, so then they could just use the infinite combo. Okay, not looking too good here, but let's try a cycle. Yeah, it doesn't do much. Yeah, I guess we just have to pass the turn here. I guess I should actually, yeah, let me, return Pyromancer and kill one of these things, just so I can plus Liliana. Oh, that's really interesting. I guess because the this needs 5 devotion, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I guess the I didn't really realize this, but the Luminous Phantom doesn't have a white pip. So it's their Heliod isn't a creature. I'm not looking too good here. Okay, I think I'll just concede from there. I think it's going to be pretty hard to come back from there. Okay. So I think Witch's Vengeance is good against them, and Eliminate. Onyx is probably too slow, and then let's see, probably Croxa too slow, and maybe Kulagon's Command. Looks good to me. Okay, that's fine. Just killed that right now. These cards are too important for them to have. But of course they run 8, so, or I guess 12, yeah, with the Innkeepers, so pretty unfortunate. Drawing lands is not the best. It's a lot of land. Yeah, that's one thing about this deck is it's been really weird. I've either have, at least it seems this way, either have too few or too many lands. Just something I've noticed. Okay, it's Pyromancer again. Discard the 2 swamps. Okay, there's some good cards. Let's attack. And then I can leave up the Unholy Heat. Gideon, interesting. Huh.
I walk a righteous path.
Sword. Okay. So I think I will Unholy Heat the Soul Warden. just because it triggers on my creatures as well. Vigilance, lifelink, or indestructible. So they're just gonna give it indestructible. It's fine. I'm guessing.
Prepare for
Yeah.
battle.
Then go like this. Suppose I should start with Chandra. And then plus.
My hair. Yup. You're going down.
Attack. I guess I should leave one back. Because this is a creature on their turn.
Bring it on.
Skyclave Apparition, that's good. Okay, so they'll exile the Pyromancer. Get their triggers, sure. It's fine. And what I'll do is, I'm guessing they'll attack Chandra, both. For combat, push the Apparition. Revolt is on because my Pyromancer got exiled. And then I will... So I could either kill the Innkeeper and then have my Chandra go down to 1, or just chump block the Gideon. I think I like killing the Innkeeper because the -3 on Chandra doesn't really have any relevant targets right now. So I think I like that play. And then now, plus again.
This'll be easy.
Okay, and then I will just activate Hive and attack Gideon. I guess I could attack them as well. Just leave one blocker back just in case. Okay, sweet.
I am not quite.
So I think we're, if they don't draw like a company or something like that, we're in pretty good shape. That's plus again. Okay.
Today's my lucky day.
And then I suppose we could Hive. And then do the same attackers. Okay. It's pretty good. I am at Platinum 1, I'm pretty sure, if anybody was wondering. Okay, I think I should... So they get 2... So the Trilisar is going to be a 4/4. Skriok's going to be a 3/3. I think I'll just heat the Trilisar right now. Okay, I will chump block.
That all you got?
Okay, that wasn't a bad draw. So I think I'll just start by plussing here.
Oh, this
Another
is
Chandra.
gonna hurt.
Yeah, sure. I'll play that.
People start screaming. I know I'm on track.
Let's... I guess just plus again.
Yup. You're going
Stomp,
down.
sure. I guess I'll stomp a innkeeper. Yeah. So they will get to put down my Chandra. Oh, they don't attack? Okay. I was going to say they could put my Chandra down to 2 if they do attack. But I guess that would kill their Scurry-Yoke. Okay, that's just plus again. No need to minus on the Scurry-Yoke. I think right now our win condition is ultimating Chandra. Okay. So yeah, it's good that they're not drawing anything right now. I think I will stomp this. Yeah.
This'll be easy.
Maybe I should have held the adversary there. Actually, no. I was gonna say I should have held the adversary for the trigger. Oh, they didn't even make a token. But they would have already had 5 creatures anyways, so they would have been able to get Chandra down 1 if they wanted to. Obviously, it'd be at the cost of their creatures though, so they'd still be in a bad position. Okay, so now that I think of it, we could bring in Necromentia for Heliod, or Scurry-Yoke, something like that. Could be a good decision. Problem is, what would we cut? Maybe like a Kolagon's Command? Not really sure. I think I'll just keep it like this, though. Okay, too many lands. Ugh. Yeah. Can't really keep this. I mean, yeah, it's just no black mana, it's too risky. Yeah. Okay, that's a lot better. So I'll probably put back the smashing and a blood crypt. Yeah. Thankfully they did mulligan to 5 as well, so don't feel too bad. I think I'm just gonna Thoughtseize. Sweet, okay. Okay, rest in peace, that's fine. Rest in peace isn't too impactful against us. It's obviously annoying, but it's not that bad, especially because we cut the Croxes. Okay. So they didn't have anything, so this is either another land or a 4-drop. I think I'll just take my 2-for-1 right now. I guess it's a 1-for-1 because I could just get this back. This is interesting. I think my inclination is to make them discard and kill this. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Yeah. Okay, so it was just on land. That's fine now. Oh, right, okay, it is a 2-for-1, because the rest in peace, of course. Okay, that was a good draw from them. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just activate my den and attack. And then next turn, if we do that same play and they block that way as well, we could push Scurry Oak. Okay, they're just gonna attack with both. Sure. Yep. Okay. Definitely gonna push that. Okay. I think first off, let's activate Den, and then attack. I assume we'll just block, and then let that happen. And then I guess I'll just I'll be mana efficient and use this top. I suppose I didn't have to do it on my turn though. Okay, that's fine. Okay, just do that again. Okay. So now I will definitely push the Scurry Oak. Okay, sweet. So yeah, that's a pretty hard matchup, but we got there in the end, mainly thanks to the Den of the Bugbear. I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, here for the second round, we're on the draw. This looks like a good hand. Against an Obosh deck. Interesting. Haven't seen Obosh in a long time. Usually it's just Luris or Gigantha. Okay, I'll just unholy heat that right now. The Stomp, or Bone Crusher Giant, was a good draw as well. Okay, cool.
Without the sun, I'll light your way.
Okay, I think I'll just, yeah, okay, I'll just play a, I think I'll just play a Pyromancer here. Yeah, sounds good. And then I could discard a, I guess a Smashing and a Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, I was gonna say I am pretty worried about the Obosh just because it's a 3/5, which is pretty hard for this deck to kill, but obviously drawing the Thoughtseize was very good.
You want to dance? Then let's dance.
Oh, okay. So yeah, pretty good position we're in right here. I think I'll just play a Bunkers to try and add some pressure. Okay, I think I will use the Bloodthirsty Adversary and the Thoughtseize in them. Okay. Yeah, I felt pretty good against that. I guess then... I'm guessing they have like Soulscar Mage, maybe Channeler. Eliminate could be good, especially against that 3-mana Chandra. And then Professor Onyx, probably just a bit too slow. Yeah. Looks good. Okay, good hand. Okay, let's go with Valky here. I'm guessing they have like a stomp in their hands that they're leaving up. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Then I do get to look at their hand. Ooh, Glorybringer, okay. That's pretty spicy. Guess with that, I could just do a Pyromancer. Crook's smashing. Okay, cool. So that Glorybringer is pretty menacing. I guess we're like a land or a planeswalker away from Delirium on Unholy Heat. That is another thing I've been considering for this deck. Like just adding like a one main deck like Soul Guide Lantern or something like that. Just so we could hit Delirium easier. Interesting. Okay, I think I just want to pass the turn, leaving up Eliminate, Stomp, and Holy Heat. Yeah. I really hope they don't hit their 5th land drop though. Okay. Yeah, sure. So I think I'll go like this, and then eliminate the giant. And I'll just take the 2 damage, or I guess 6 damage. I was really hoping to hit another black source so we could Liliana. I guess it's fine though. They won't be able to attack with it next turn. In that case, I guess that's Kroxa. Okay, and then pass the turn. Stopping that now because the tokens will have a mana value of 0, which don't work with Obosh. Dang, okay, so we didn't draw the swamp or the black source. So I guess could Valky get their Obosh, and then they have to exert Glorybringer again to get it back. I guess that's the best play I have. Yeah, tough situation though. Okay, so they could just Unholy Heat. Okay. It's interesting they didn't Unholy Heat on my turn. Yeah, because if they did, then they would play their Obosh before combat and hit me for 8. Okay, well there is the black source finally. So it's called Liliana. Minus on the Obosh. Pass the turn. So they could kill Liliana with Unholy Heat. Which is fine. And then if they do that, we could use our own Unholy Heat on Glorybringer. Because we'll have the 4th card type. Okay, that's actually fine. Actually no, that's not fine. Yeah, so they get to kill our Liliana. Let that happen. And then we will kill one of these finally. Okay. They don't have Delirium, right? Creature, sorcery, instant. Yeah. So I think we just Kroxa? It's either Kroxa or Pyromancer. I suppose, yeah, we should Pyromancer it. I think we just have to dig for a Unholy Heat. So, 2 Kolaghan's Command. It's not terrible. Because we can, if we do draw land, we can't kill the Glorybringer. Bring back something. Ah. Dang. Tap land. Ah, okay, I guess we have to cycle this. Man, just like almost there. Yeah. Okay, well we were dead anyways to the Ramnap ruins, so that's fine. Looks like they see the land. Fine, yeah. Okay. Pretty interesting. Looks like they have a pretty fun deck. With the Glorybringers. Man, I kind of almost want to try playing like a Murderous Rider or something like that in this deck. Just because it has been seeming that those bigger threats are just so hard to deal with. But with that being said, let's do we want Professor Onyx maybe? Probably is still too slow. I think I'll just run it back and then hopefully either they don't draw the Glorybringers or we draw an Holy Heat with Delirium if they do. But we'll see. It's a fun matchup though. Okay, I like this hand. Don't really need to draw any lands. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay. Okay, interesting. Oh yeah, that's another one I was thinking about, playing Fabled Passage to hit Delirium more often. I think playing like 1 or 2 Fabled Passages would be pretty good. Maybe just 1. I feel like just 1 is fine. Because we do have the Seasoned Pyromancers as well to discard any lands. But yeah, interesting. Okay. Okay. 6 cards in hand. I think so. Could either Stomp or Kolaghan's Command. I think I'll just Kolaghan's Command since we have 2. And then probably playing Chandra next turn. They won't have Glorybringer mana or anything like that. However, it does seem like they may. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they do have 4 types for Unholy Heat. So maybe in that case, we just pass the turn, leaving up, Stomp, Fatal Push, all of our instants. Yeah, I think I like that a lot better. I'm a little worried not applying any pressure this way, but I am more worried about them Unholy Heating Chandra. That's just too big of a tempo play. Yeah, so that was a good play by them. I think I'll just close on its command. Obviously not the best play, but have to do something. Okay, so they left. So they definitely have Unholy Heat if they're leaving one mana open and they didn't play their mage. So I suppose we'll just play land and pass again. Don't feel the best about doing this, but I feel like it's necessary. Actually, could have considered cycling the Canyon Slough for to try to hit a another land, and then just having the land in the graveyard for Unholy Heat is good. But I think this is fine. Honestly, kind of want to activate Castle. Take 5. No. I'll be reasonable. Okay, second Chandra. Interesting. I think with that, I will play it. Kill the Bone Crusher Giant, and then if they want to Unholy Heat, that's completely fine.
Let's do this.
Obviously this dies to a Bomat Courier or something.
Feel the burn.
I guess we do have Fatal Push and Unholy Heat though, for that. Okay, no Unholy Heat. Very interesting. So I wonder what they could have been leaving up with that 1 red mana. Okay, that is pretty bad. Actually, no, not entirely bad, because we do have the second Chandra. And then we do have the, that's the second type, which is good. Okay, yep, just gonna Chandra minus.
I knew you needed my help.
And then I'm gonna play land. I think I'll keep that in my hand. Dang, that's what I was worried about. Yeah, that's not good.
Whatever. Figure it out on your own.
Seasoned Pyromancer. Okay, guess we could play that. Putting back, or discarding a push and Shadow Skull Smashing. I don't like putting the land away because I want to play Burn Crusher Giant, but I think getting the sorcery in the graveyard is too important. Okay, I mean, I do like Liliana, but not getting to play Bone Crusher Giant is a little disappointing. Okay, that's fine. So they'll attack, no exert, take 8, pass to me. Now gonna attack, see if they want to block. Nope, obviously they don't. And then I guess it's just Liliana minus on the Glorybringer, I suppose. Let's Thoughtseize first. Ooh, oh my gosh. What the heck? Drew all 4 Glory Bringers. Yikes. Okay. I'm taking 1. But we're just dead. Because we, Liliana kill 1, and they have another that we can't kill? Okay. Well, geez, that was pretty impressive from the opponent. Yeah, I don't know. I guess if Glorybringers get back into the meta, we may want to be playing like Murderous Rider or something that is just unconditional removal. Yeah, thanks for watching that round, and have one more round, so I'll see you for that. Okay, we're on the draw for round 3, playing against a Yorion deck. Kept this hand. Interesting. Yorion Esper Sentinel. Haven't seen that before. Bant. Interesting. Some type of value blink deck, maybe? Okay, looks like it. Basic Conjuration. Interesting. Okay, guess I just kill the Sentinel. Interesting. I guess just Seasoned Pyromancer maybe? Can discard like a land and Croxa. Maybe a Bonecrusher Giant Croxa. Actually, no, Valky Croxa. Yeah. Oof. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a bad matchup. Ugh. Man. Gotta love Ephemerate. Okay, definitely gonna trade. I guess now... let's just play another Seasoned Pyromancer. Discard Blood Crypt and guess Bonecrusher Giant. Okay. Maybe I should have left up Stomp for that, but I think just doing that is not enough. Oh my god. Jeez. Yikes. Value Town. Okay, well they didn't play it. But now we don't have the Bone Crusher Giant to play it in response. Yikes. I think I'm gonna attack first. Take it, okay. Then let's Thought Seize first. Oh my god. Okay, jeez. I guess I take the Timeless Witness? Or their only piece of interaction? Yeah, I'll just take this. Dang. I guess that was kind of stupid. Yeah, I should have. It doesn't matter that much because they'll have Ephemerate next turn to get back whatever they want if they do want to target Timeless Witness. But I suppose now I can Valky the Timeless Witness. So that's fine. This deck probably has the, is it an infinite combo of Time Warp, Timeless Witness, Ephemerate? I think it is. I mean, they have a lot of value, but like, if they're just attacking me with these flyers, then I feel like okay, at least in my position. So now yeah, this is really annoying. I guess we have to pass the turn. Then when they use Ephemerate, hopefully they don't use it on the Guard Mage and they use it on the Timeless Witness. And then we could kill it in response. Okay. Sure. Yeah, that was a good play by them. Shoot. Okay, let's play lands. And I guess we just have to pass the turn one more time. They do have a lot of humans, so Witch's Vengeance could be good. Yep. Yeah, quite honestly, they could just pass the turn and we'd be in terrible shape. But yeah, this is a nasty matchup. So hard for fair decks like this to play against these other decks. Sorry, these value generating decks, I should say. So here they could ephemerate, but we're just dead on board. Yeah, okay, good game. So definitely want these duress. Probably so by Lantern. Maybe one Witch's Vengeance, perhaps. And then as much value as we could get. Crooks, yeah, sure, that's fine. Probably should cut the Fatal Pushes. Like one Unholy Heat, and then one Adversary. Yeah, it looks fine. No red mana, but duress and Davriel. I'm keeping it. It's a little risky, but if we draw just one red source, then we're in quite good shape. No non-creature spells? Dang. Yikes. I guess they don't really have that many non-creature spells. That's really interesting. Other than like Ephemerate. Huh. Dang. Well, looks like they got us this round. Pretty impressive. Yeah, there's really not much I could do. I guess just dang. Suppose I'll just pass and then Quogon's Command, Esper Sentinel, make them discard. But yeah, Toski is just so hard for this deck to beat. Dang. It's a sweet deck though. It is really. Oh my god, it's so hard. Jeez. Okay, I think I'm just gonna concede. They got me that good. They got me good that time. But yeah, GG's. Okay. So let's do a quick wrap up. So I do think there's not much really this deck can do against those types of, just intense value generation style decks. And so in that sense, I think it would be incorrect to change any of the cards to counteract that, just because it's going to be a bad matchup either way. However, with that mono red matchup, I do think adding like a Murderous Rider in could be beneficial. Maybe in place of like an Unholy Heat, and then let's get Fabled Passage in for. I don't really like this Cannon Slew. I'm gonna take it out. And then, yeah, I think that should be fine. Castle Lochthwain didn't really come up at all as well. And we are only running 8 swamps. So I think I'll cut one castle, and then put 2 passages in. I think that should be pretty good. Okay, well, that was the deck, the matchups. Hope you enjoyed, and then I do plan on doing another video with this deck with these new changes. Yeah, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. See ya.